Are the golden years of Tesla already in the past, in the rearview mirror? Tesla's California car registrations down 12% in 2024. If you missed my video earlier today, I talked about all the traditional manufacturers in a sense, at least the ones that have reported their January sales. But we're talking about finally getting the cumulative data throughout all the months from Tesla in the United States. They don't really post numbers the same way most manufacturers do. So typically their data is a little bit harder to get a hold of, and it's typically not at the same time as the other manufacturers post their data. So now we're talking about it into February, what happened in 2024 with Tesla being down 12% in California. Is there still hope? Is there still hope for that Tesla can continue to grow in the United States? Are there glory days behind them? Is there too much political noise around the brand that's turning people away? I think that's a big part of it. But if you make one side upset, maybe you potentially gain the interest of the other side. I don't know where Tesla is going to go from here. So let's read into it. If you guys enjoy this content talking about what's going on with Tesla and other automakers, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more, because anytime I find a news article or a topic that is worth discussing, in my opinion, that I'm excited about, I'm not excited that Tesla's struggling, but I think it's interesting. Yeah, make sure you subscribe for that. So they're saying high interest rates and tough competition were a big reason why EV sales were down for Tesla in California. But remember, they had the restyled Model 3. They had better availability of the Cybertruck in 2024. But despite that, their sales went down 12%. What's going to happen? I'm sure this article will get into it. What's going to happen when the EV tax credit is not available for Tesla and the other EV automakers? I think it's going to have a negative effect. Maybe not. Maybe Tesla can still reduce costs of their cars somehow. Maybe they still have solid enough profit margins where they can reduce MSRP when the EV tax credit gets eradicated. Things aren't looking so golden for Tesla in the Golden State. Tesla's dominance in the electric vehicle market continues to falter as the brand reported its fifth consecutive quarterly registration decline. This is coming from California New Car Dealers Association. And well, what's interesting is Tesla doesn't have a dealer, so maybe they're excited. The New Car Dealers Association in California is excited to see Tesla declining. I don't know. Still, the Model Y crossover continued to be the top-selling vehicle in the state. It cannot have outsold the RAV4 by too much in theory, but I know the RAV4 last year outsold the Model Y by 50,000 units, something like that. With about 129,000 units it sold in California 2024. The Model 3 sedan was a distant second with 53,000. All right, so we're maybe 2.2 times the volume. I guess I could just do some division here. 129 divided by 53, 2.4 times the volume that the Model Y sees over the Model 3. Model Y is getting a refresh this year, so I mean, how many of those people are holding off until the refresh? All right. There's got to be a big portion of potential Tesla owners and potential Tesla buyers that are waiting to get into a new Tesla because they're waiting for the Model Y refresh / what's it called? Juniper. All right. So here's the scary graph if you're Tesla. Tesla's California registrations fall again for the fifth consecutive quarter. It happened in Q3 2023, and they haven't had a positive month since. Tesla Model 3 fell 36% from a year earlier. All right, Tesla global deliveries fell for the first time last year, pressured by high borrowing costs. Money's getting more expensive to borrow, and competition from Chinese BYD. When I was at CES this year, there are more Chinese manufacturers at CES in America than any other car company or any other, all of the car companies combined, I would say. I was there for Honda, right? But outside of Honda, there wasn't a lot there. Okay, I think Scout was there. I didn't get a chance to see them because CES is so enormous. But everywhere you looked, there were Chinese cars. And different brands. It wasn't just one brand because there are oodles of different Chinese brands. I saw XPeng. I saw Great Wall Motor. I saw BYD, I believe. And that's just like the tip of the iceberg. Oh, I saw Geely. It was a lot. Reuters exclusively reported in November that Trump's transition team was planning to kill the $7,500 tax credit for EV purchases as part of a broader tax reform legislation. It's not a matter if, I think it's like a done deal. It's just a matter of when the EV tax credit gets scrapped. It says they say California may introduce state tax credits under a new proposal, and Tesla's EV would likely not qualify for the incentive. So you're going to have a double standard for EVs, Mr. Newsom? That is strange to me. Elon Musk is in the ear of Trump, and it's because of him that there's no more EV tax credit. I don't know if that's true or not. If Musk is the reason the EV tax credit is going away, I think that's more of a Trump thing. But Tesla EV is not qualifying for EV incentives just because of Musk's position. That doesn't sound right. That sounds awfully unfair. If your goal as a governor is to reduce emissions and CO2 and have more electric cars, wouldn't you want the largest electric car maker in America to qualify for tax incentives? I don't know. That's the question. I'll see you guys in the comments down below. Does Tesla have anything coming this year other than the Model Y refresh to get excited over? Well, there are talks about an entry-level model to some degree. It seems to be getting more traction, but there still hasn't been an official announcement from Tesla on it that I'm aware of for a cheaper entry-level model. Some are saying that, they're just going to dumb down the Model 3 and the Model Y, but it's like they're already dumbed down on the base trim levels, right? They're very basic cars, Tesla models. I like minimal cars. There's nothing wrong with that, but I'm like, how much more can you decontent a Tesla Model Y to make it cheaper, to be a whole new standalone model or standalone trim level to entice new buyers, right? I'm sure Tesla has a way to do it. I don't know how they're going to do it. Smaller battery packs, smaller motors. I don't know. You guys tell me. So I'm going to end it there. I think Tesla, I'm not going to count them down and out in terms of growth. Yes, they've had 5 straight quarters of shrinkage. I don't think it's out of the question where we could see growth. Maybe they need a cheaper model. Maybe they need newer models. Give us some new Model X, Model S. I know that's low volume, but that might help. Here's the thing I think would actually benefit Tesla is to have another Cybertruck, like Cybertruck Mini. I know like the Ford Maverick is just like eating up all these sales, but there's no small electric pickup truck right now. I think that'd be cool. It'd be unique and Tesla could beat other people to the market. But I'd also love to see a Tesla minivan. There's no talks about a Tesla minivan or a Tesla 3-row. I know the Model Y is kind of like an emergency 3-row. I still don't call that. The Model X has a really small 3-row. They need something bigger. Make an SUV out of this Cybertruck. Hummer did it, right? They have a Hummer truck. They have a Hummer SUV. Rivian does it. Just don't know what's going on with Tesla and their lack of models. I know profitability comes from scale. And yes, they have high scale and low model options. Maybe it would eat into the profitability, but who knows what's going to happen. Also, you guys down below on what you think the future of Tesla is. Let me know what you would like to see from Tesla in 2025 and beyond. And do you think really their future is not in cars, it's in software and AI? I think that's a part of it, but if you don't have cars there to print money for you, I don't know. What's the future? I'll see you guys in the comments. Catch you in the next one. Peace out.